Hi everyone, I'm Saloni and today we have with us the most talented and probably the most hottest dancer in the town today with us, Melvin Lewis on Sociobits. Hi Melvin, how are you doing today?
Hi, Saloni. Thank you so much. That's such a warm introduction.
Thank you. So let's start quickly without wasting any time. So let's take a quick glimpse of how your teenage looked like.
Teenage look like? My teenage was very ugly. I was getting sunburns. I was all the time on the ground playing basketball. That's how my teenage went. I was actually, I used to love sports. And मैं बहुत खेलता था. And I used to love and enjoy playing sports. So पूरा time in the sun I was.
Okay, so how did you turn your ways into dancing?
So basically, of basketball, it turned into rhythm. Then I started like dancing. You participate in local competitions, and that's how you get noticed. That is almost every dancer story in the country, by the way. And then you get noticed, and then gradually you start developing your art, and then more people notice you, especially choreographers, and they'll be like, "Hey, dance for me, dance for me." And then you start doing some professional work with them, and then more professional people see you, and they're like, "Hey, that guy's really good, man. I think he has a chance." And then you audition for reality shows, do various things. Then the audience notices you and be like, "Hey, that guy's really good, huh?" And then that's how it further progresses, and then gradually you reach a point. But it is very tough. But
So also, as being a dancer, you are also a social media influencer.
Yeah.
So when did you start of social? Like when did you think of starting social media?
much before there were influencers. So actually, we all belong to the first gen of the idea that social media platforms are allowing us free free uploads. Now we can upload our videos on YouTube. Also, YouTube is not like social media, but then Instagram and everybody were very those days, back in the days, you could only upload like 15-second videos on Instagram. Do you know that era?
Lovely.
Yeah. So we had to upload only 15 seconds, and it was easy as a dancer to actually upload those things. And then we started uploading, and that's how it started back in the days. But then it started picking up, when the views started coming in, it was really surprising, and I was very happy. So I was like, okay, there is more audience and on this platform, and most importantly, I tell you what. So back in the days, I used to do my own home productions, which were very expensive, which meant booking an auditorium and showcasing your talent to a live audience. We did not have platforms to showcase otherwise. So the organizing and everything was not even just money-wise very expensive, but also it was very tedious. 6-month process, 7-month process, Yeah, and then you have an auditorium filled of only 1,000 people. You're on social media instantly, 15,000, 20,000 in a minute, something like that. So that really helped.
So which social media platform do you use the most?
I think I'm very savvy with obviously Instagram for all of us. I think that is the number one you go to, because also your co-people are also very active there. So I think that is one handle I use the most.
So can you share some memorable moment of your life that happened because of social media?
That was Amitabh Bachchan sir sharing my video, and even Anand Mahindra sir sharing my video on Twitter.
That was
Yeah, I think that gave me a lot of boost. It was actually the song Twitter pe trend ho gaya.
with which song?
It was this song from, I think, Simba.
Okay. So
मेरे इशारे पे तक दिन नाचा तो Twitter पे trend हो गया. That is actually my song.
okay.
So actually what happened after that is, I'll tell you how it impacts for people who are listening. When you have the greats who are actually endorsing something that you created in the form of art and use social media to share it, and it starts traveling, and when they acknowledge it, a lot of people around you who have these doubts or about you, are you really that good? You're everyday uploading, but is it really working? All those people, I think, get shunned down that day. So that is one good thing that happens. And after that day, you have to not give long introductions about yourself.
Yeah. So you were posting every day, reels and everything.
Often, yeah.
People used to criticize such stuff early back then. So did you get any kind of criticism?
Never. I never had criticism, no. No, I had haters, but I never had criticism. Haters are iska life kitna acha hai. So I never got criticism, but I got hate. So it is okay. Yeah, I mean it's okay to actually... I mean anyway, who doesn't have haters in this world? I mean even a baby today, if you put a picture, will have haters for some reason. I don't know. And I think the world has complex people who are doing complex understandings, and they are also going through a lot. So I think you should not take these comments seriously. You should just concentrate on doing what you do best. and that is how you keep your sanity. I think the best way is to like keep it easy for yourself, not make it difficult. If you keep thinking so much about other people's opinions, how will you actually be genuine to your own art?
So, like these days, this generation specifically, we have noticed that are making cringe contents. Like, posting anything which is quite vulgar.
But that's freedom, no?
That's freedom. But
Freedom of expression.
liking it, they are doing this for, going viral. So, is this ethically correct? Do you believe that?
Okay. I think I'll tell you something which I don't understand. See, everybody has their own freedom of expression. Okay. It's like seeing somebody else's girlfriend and being like, "Itni khas nahi hai," and seeing your own girlfriend and be like, "Meri wali bahut achhi hai." How is that fair? I think everybody has the right to post whatever they want to. And I'll tell you something. A lot of people who were like maybe 2-3 years back making cringe content have like kind of stopped making cringe content. So maybe like sometimes people also evolve and then they're like, oh no, let me do this better. But sometimes what happens is that you have people watching cringe content. That's why it's being consumed, right? So there are people out there who like it. There are many of your friends who purposely will send you cringe content in the morning, purposely, and they'll be like, "Ye dekh," and it happens. So that's how it travels. So actually, it works. Maybe in a notorious way, but it is working. So what's the deal about it?
Entertainment. But many people believe that is not good for the society, like for the future of the society, because people are thinking that is cool. It is going in that way.
No, I think it's a huge plethora of people. Bad actors make good actors look good. So if you have a mixed crowd, I mean, like people can go by their taste. I like this, I'll watch that. I like that, I'll watch that. It's up to them, right? But if you want to stand out, then it's like a different place altogether. But yeah, I mean, like I think I think we should all stop discussing cringe content because it's not gonna go. Because they're very happy making it, whoever is making it. And we don't have social media schools yet. So probably it's going to be like a long process. But let's see.
Okay, so can you give some tips that today's generation should follow to grow on?
Most important thing is like, why do you use extensively your social media handles? Are you using it to network? Are you networking in the right direction? Are you trying to give your own handle a particular shape or turn it into a brand? What is your vision for it? Why do you upload so much of content? Do you want an audience? Do you need an audience? Or do you just use your handle as self-expression and then now you're trying to turn it around? You can't have your handles do everything for you. So you have to choose your path firstly as to like what you're going to do. A lot of people are using it wisely now and making money off it. And that's why they're not complaining and they're happy to like more create and like, it's paying them back through brands and endorsements. So it's okay. And for some people who it's like a medium of self-expression, it's okay even then. And for a lot of people who are into self-expression, I think they are also growing. Yeah, their handles are also growing. Like there are a lot of people who just write about themselves, but they still have like a lot of followers. And many of my friends would be like, I don't know why I have so many followers here. I don't even post like all these reels and all you'll make. I said, dumb, you're pretty. That's why you have so many followers.
Okay, so apart from being a social media influencer, let's move like in other direction as a dancer. So if someone is going through your profile, Instagram profile specifically,
what a stalker. I mean, somebody's going on my profile. Okay, I was just thinking of stalkers. Yeah.
So what do you think they will have a first impression of, like about your dance or about your looks?
I don't know. I think I've really never checked or bothered to ask people because you never should ask people as to, hey, what do you think? Because you get such mixed reactions. It can actually mess with your process of how you actually create. So I've also had days of like, I've had months of like being absent from social media. I've taken like my own decent breaks of 2 months, 3 months, not uploaded a single dance video. I have these phases where I actually go back, like unlearn, relearn, come back again, reinvent, because you have to constantly evolve with social media. It's a growing platform, a community now, which is like always going to challenge you on various other factors, and you need to have a lot of self-clarity. So it's important to pause also. When people come now to my handle, I think most of my fans that come in or whatever, they crave for more videos and more content right now, because compared to what I was making earlier, I have reduced it because I'm trying to give it like a shape now and go in some other direction of things which will be which needs more planning. So I'm trying to invest more time to be able to churn that. If all goes well, maybe. If I change my mind, maybe not.
It is called What's on Your Phone.
Wow.
So are you ready for
A
that?
lot of photos and videos. Come on, let's go.
So show us the last photo you clicked.
Last photo I clicked. Okay. Last photo I clicked is a screenshot of the location here. Does that count? No? Okay.
That doesn't.
Okay. It's a photo of myself.
Can you show it to the camera?
Here you go. Wait. Let me show you the good part now. It's a video, it's okay, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
Does that work? It's the same outfit. Okay.
The last song you listened to on Spotify.
It is this song. Kya Surat Hai by Bombay Vikings. You wanna shot that? No. Okay.
Okay. Your home screen.
My home screen is a picture, beautiful picture of Jesus. Ooh. Got it?
Your most used emoji. Your favorite throwback picture.
My favorite throwback picture. Those will be with my, mainly with my mom actually. Childhood photos. Those are the best throwback pictures. Recently I was Mother's Day, so I actually tumbled upon some. I'm not too sure, but if I have it right now on my phone. But those are my favorite throwback pictures. I am going to try. Okay, let me see. I don't think I have it. What date was Mother's Day?
14th May. Okay,
I don't have it.
okay, that's all right. Most embarrassing photo you clicked. It
Most-
can be anything.
Most embarrassing photo I clicked. I'm actually, to be very honest, mostly because as content creators we always have somebody else clicking for us. So there's seldom a chance कि हम किसी और की photo लें या खुद की लें. It does not happen like that.
Doesn't happen.
To me at least not.
Okay. 3 most famous personalities on your contact list.
3 most famous personalities on my contact list. Wow.
According to you.
According to me, I don't think they're all that famous, to be honest. I don't know anybody super famous.
Oh, I hope so. You are the only one who cares for you.
I mean, it's okay. I also don't want to boast.
Okay. The last thing you searched.
Last thing I searched. Oh, on Google, you know what I searched for? Your place, your location, WeWork. Sorry, your Sociobits office is what I searched for. Does maps count? Okay, wait, I'm genuinely checking. I don't know. What did I search for last? There are some. There is. Yeah, I think there was some party at home, and we had to have like a runabout go and like fetch some stuff. So there are pictures of some beer cans that were googled.
Okay.
Like yehi wala lana. Don't bring the black one. Bring the white one. We were doing that.
So the last person you stalked on Instagram.
Stalked on Instagram. Last person.
That's okay. You can show.
Just checking if I stalked. I'm trying to be honest.
True.
She's like कुछ बना के बोलेगा अभी. Wait. No, I didn't stalk anybody. Shit. I'm not like one of those stalkers. I don't let my brain get into that space, I think. If I miss somebody, I just call them. Hello. Yeah, I'm lying actually. I stalked someone.
Okay, so finally, one piece of advice that you would like to give the upcoming future content creators who are dancers.
Please understand that dancing is going to be fun only if you truly enjoy it. So make sure that when you're making content, tell yourself before you make content that you truly enjoy dancing, and that's why making content around it is fine. I'm saying this because for the last 7 years when I've been making my content, I tell myself that every time that I need to enjoy the process, and that is what keeps me going, because there will be a time where you'll find it hard to maybe balance out and churn out content as a content creator. You'll run out of songs, you'll run out of so many things, and you'll try to always reinvent yourself. But every time you have to ask yourself, why am I doing this? If it's genuinely for the love of dance, you'll also grow with your art. And because of content creation now, you're able to film it and have feedback on it also. So you definitely get better with time. So it helps you in reverse. So I think just enjoy the process and keep things very simple that you can explain to people in like maybe 3 points as to why you do it. It'll help you also understand yourself better.
Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for joining Sociobit and sharing your insights and valuable information with us.
Thank you so much, Saloni.